Alright, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Ratchet and Clank 3. And in the last episode, we got up to some shenanigans. I actually don't even remember what we got up to, so I'll just leave it at that. So, I tried to record a bunch of these videos before I left, and what do you know, Audacity crashes, leaving the audio for this particular episode having to be re-recorded. I did try to recover the files, but it ended up recovering in a really strange manner where some of it was okay and some of it was from the next episode. So I'm honestly not sure what was going on there. But anyways, this is a fun part. We're heading over to planet Daxx to do a few missions as usual. So yeah. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving and enjoyed that Let's Play Sly Cooper demo video. I had a fun time playing through that demo the first time, and I was thinking about re-recording it and I never did, so decided to just re-release the original video. Thought it would be fun, even though it's definitely not the best quality or anything out there. Alright, so we get into this section of Planet Daxx, which is a huge pain in the butt because of those giant robots you just saw me take on. Especially this guy up here. They're flying so high, and at this point, don't have the flux rifle, which is kind of your only option for long distance sniping of any sorts. You can use your N60 Storm, but I mean, good luck with that. That doesn't have too good of range, and you can see already 7 health points. Not health points, this isn't Pokemon. Whatever it's called, we have 7 left. Now there is one particular game that came out on Tuesday that I would like to talk about, and that is PlayStation All-Stars. I've been looking forward to the release of this for a while. I've been out of town and unable to pick it up or anything, so at this point I think I'll wait until Christmas, but it looks like a really good time from the few videos that I've watched, because surprisingly not many of the people I subscribe to have any content of it up. I told my brother I'm gonna have to update my PlayStation account just to play that. I have the oldest model of the PlayStation 3, and I don't know if this has something to do with it. You guys could tell me whether or not. But, so it updates pretty slowly, and I mean, I don't think it's our internet, because our internet's just fine, and it runs the Xbox updates like decent amount of time pretty quickly. But when it comes to PlayStation, it's crazy, and the PlayStation updates so much. But if I do get that game, definitely have to do some updates. Shouldn't have too many, but here you can see there's so many of these guys that, oops, there's so many of them that it's just hard. And you could see 3 more flying over here, because you can shoot at one just fine. Go ahead, be my guest, but not gonna do anything for you. See, I got one right there off the bat pretty quickly, but just the crossfire of both of them is pretty difficult. And I don't know why I ran back here. I thought there might be help, but anyways, going to skip ahead. Alright, so we're about where we left off, and that took quite a long time to get back to where we started from. I'm really curious to know how many of you guys use the PlayStation Network, like, and actually play online. I've honestly done it probably once or twice, and it's been quite a few years. I guess if you don't count, I played this game DC Universe Online I'll address this real quick. I pretty much rage quit here and just decided to go this way because I was just so angry, and as far as I know, there's not a main objective over there that you really have to do, so we'll come back later if it's really necessary. Said come black. I've got Black Friday on the mind. So like I was saying, I haven't really used the PlayStation Network to play online for quite a while. And I've only done it once or twice. Mainly because I have a brother, and at the time, which I'm not sure if this has changed or not, but you couldn't play with more than one person online, like at a time, so my brother and I couldn't go online, couldn't both be logged into our profiles or whatever, or even not, one of us logged into a guest and just play with each other and play online. There were pretty much no games that you could do that. And that was quite a few years ago, so I'm not sure if that's changed, or what games you can play, but what I really wanted to update that PlayStation Store was the All-Stars, and I want to try some Uncharted online because I've also seen a few videos of that and it looks like quite a bit of fun, so might upload that, might not. I don't really know if you guys want to see me play any game online. It's really not that impressive. I guess it could be entertaining to watch. Like I was thinking of doing, I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I was thinking of doing some sort of Halo video maybe over the winter break or something like that. Just a special kind of fun thing that wasn't necessarily me being competitive by any means, because I'm really not, but just something different. So this platform jumping around, platforming is pretty cool on this level. It's another thing that I enjoy about it. On planet Daxx. I don't know why I remember planet Daxx over the other planets. I remember its name. I barely remember any of the names of any of them, so. They have lots of health along this path too, so if you actually get hit by the missiles, which I'm doubting you will since he's got a pretty bad aim, but if you do, there's plenty of health. And I kind of failed right there. And then I thought like this was like an elevator or something maybe, and you could like find your way back up. And maybe there is, or maybe there's some sort of titanium bolt or something over here, but I couldn't find anything, so I just decided to commit suicide there and get back to the checkpoint, which wasn't too far back. Another thing, if this commentary sounds like more quiet or anything, or any different than before, it's because I'm using the built-in microphone on my laptop, because I'm still on vacation for Thanksgiving and such, so. But it's the best I could do, and I really wanted to get another video. Another video up because I recorded all this stuff so I could do it, and I didn't want the setback with Audacity to mess that up. Should really get another program that doesn't crash quite as much. Get this. Remember, definitely stock up on ammo if you haven't already before you head over onto this platform, because I've been playing this before and I just ran completely out of ammo. And that ship, as you might be able to tell, you can't really hit it with a wrench. So if you run out of ammo, your best bet is probably to kill yourself and buy some more. I mean, don't really kill yourself, I mean, yeah. Yeah. So today is Black Friday. Did any of you go shopping? I didn't. And I think I I have mixed feelings about it. I don't know if I would go do it, but it's kind of cool that some people are so determined to get their like $170 TV that they'll just wait in line for that long. Best part about Black Friday, I think, is eating the leftovers from Thanksgiving, so. His health is coming down pretty rapidly now. I wasn't really paying attention to it when I was actually playing through this, but now you kind of could see some things and stuffs that you didn't before. Not sure if I addressed this in the last part or not, but I've been thinking recently of starting a second project besides whatever special thing I might do over winter break. But since we do have that like winter break where it's like we have 2 weeks off, but I'll probably have about a week to record since we usually come up and go skiing for a week during it. I'll probably have time to finish this if it's not already finished. I'm hoping this will probably be finished in, well, probably around the start of winter break.
Looks like somebody's
I'll
a big
shut up.
fan of Courtney Gears.
Courtney who?
Come on, remember that bombshell handing out prizes on Annihilation Nation?
Ah, yes. Her specifications were remarkable.
Yeah, well, she's not the hottest pop star in the galaxy because of her singing.
That is odd. It appears this computer was recently used to edit one of her music videos.
Oh, let's watch it! I mean, you know, it may contain a clue or something.
Yeah, what's up, people? It's Courtney Gears. Are you feeling me, robots? I'm feeling you. I see the future, and what do I see? Robots going crazy across the galaxy. Can't stand organics, they're soft and squishy. The time is now, where robots must be free. You wanna be free? Then shout with me, yeah! This goes out to all you robots across the galaxy. It's time for you and me to rise up and strike back. Don't stop until we dominate. Won't you feel great when we exterminate all organic life?
Miss Gears may be in league with Dr. Nefarious.
Yeah, who knew? She always seems so sweet and innocent in her videos. Well, except for that one with the... You know...
She might possess information about what Nefarious is planning.
Oh, right. And if we win that grand prize on Annihilation Nation, we'll get another chance to talk to her.
Alright, that is probably my favorite cutscene in the entire Ratchet and Clank series, period. I have pretty much memorized that song. It's catchy. You gotta admit it, it's catchy. It's catchy. Alright, so over here basically you can do your what do they call this? It was the dynamo and the swing shot, but now it's like combined into one. But you can use that to go over and get a titanium bolt. Or titanium, yeah, that's what it is. And basically, you can do that. But I am kind of failing terribly at it, so try one more time to get that. Now, what was I talking about before? Okay, so this will be part 10, and I've got part 11 recorded. We're getting pretty deep into this game, and I'm not sure how much I'll be able to record next week, since my English teacher was kind enough to assign us 2 1,000-word essays, which I will be working on promptly after I finish this commentary, of course. I'm really trying my hardest not to procrastinate and have to do those the night before they're due. But if I am able to finish both of those early, then I will probably get some recordings up. Hopefully I'll at least be able to put up a couple videos this week, hopefully more. But a couple might be the best that I can do, given the amount of work I will probably be having to do this week. But after that, hopefully I can get on a good schedule where I can record probably once a day. And get this thing, keep it moving. I guess if I do end up finishing this game before winter break, then I won't probably be doing a second project, since it's really not that far away and I can wait until then. But I'm like super excited. So I'm not sure if you guys want to see the next Sly Cooper. I'd also take that into account on what I decide to do. Right now, what I'm really thinking of doing is one of the Uncharted games, since I've pretty much been talking about it throughout all my other videos. I've honestly never been this into or excited about a series of video games since the original Ratchet and Clanks and Sly Cooper were out. And of course I'm super excited for the new Sly Cooper coming out in February. Or yeah, I think it's February. It's either February or March, but it's been a long time coming. Although I didn't really expect another Sly Cooper after that third one, because if you look back now, I guess they kind of set it up for another one, but I wasn't like getting my hopes all up. I knew there was going to be more Ratchet and Clank just with the release, since they'd put Deadlocked out as well as advertised pretty early on the release of the future series with the PlayStation 3. I pretty much credit the fact that I even have a PlayStation 3 to this series, because that's what really convinced me to get it over an Xbox, is I wanted the new Ratchet and Clank game, and that was on PlayStation 3, so ended up getting a PlayStation 3 like the year they came out. Pretty cool. Even if it is pretty old now, it works just fine. Plus, from what I understand, the new ones don't really run PlayStation 2 games. Mine kind of lags when you play them, but you can still play that if you're willing to look past it. Which, I'm pretty impatient, so I ended up going out and actually buying another PlayStation 2, because my original PlayStation 2 got some error. It broke after many years of serving its purpose. Now this area of Planet Daxx is a lot more easy in my mind, just because you get enemies, but they're like enemies in moderation. It's not like 3 huge robots like all trying to bombard you at once. I think it's pretty cool here that they actually gave you enemies that try to like take cover or something like that, like smarter CPUs, even if they're really not that smart. It's still pretty fun to see them try. So go over here, trying to get pretty many bolts here just to save up for a couple things. The what's that called? The fusion rifle. That better be what it's called, I don't remember. But basically that, and the Devastator. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I keep getting, after playing so many of these games where they have like similar weapons but with different names, it just gets so confusing, and I start getting them all jumbled up. To do the hacker. And I like this a little bit more than previous methods of hacking, just because it has more to do with how fast, how much hand-eye coordination you have, and less of like, do you want to sit here and solve this stupid puzzle, which is cool for some people, but I don't. The one in the first game has to be my least favorite ever in any of these games, in anything. I just can't even. I can't even do that. I spent like, when I first started Let's Playing, I did some of the first game I Let's Played, and that was before the HD collection came out, so it was on the PlayStation 2, but I just couldn't get past like the first one. It was really sad, actually, and some of those parts are still up on YouTube. I'm not gonna tell you guys where because they're kind of, but most of them are deleted off my computer now. Gotta start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere. But my first real Let's Play was just the Sly Cooper one. That went actually pretty well. I was kind of surprised actually how well that turned out, and this one is going pretty well also, so I do like the intercom system, what this girl says, like, while you're in here. It's pretty funny. They've got some cool enemies in here that I had kind of forgotten about. I always remember these games for the Tyrannoids because they're gonna be the main enemies that you're fighting throughout the whole game, but these guys are pretty cool too. Try to get some experience on that lava gun right here. The lava gun's pretty cool. I don't really, now that I look back, I don't know why I bought it, but it's a pretty cool gun. It's pretty innovative. And up here we get another hacker. I didn't know what that button was supposed to be opening, and I guess it opens doors for more enemies to come in or something. I really have no idea. If I'm wrong, let me know, but the hacker gets a little bit harder here. Things are gonna start to speed up, but they do kind of ease you into this. Now you can let these green ones pass you, so if you're in a really dire situation and you need to get, there's like 50 red things like about to just eat you, then you can go ahead and let the green just go on by. But you don't want to let too many of them go, or I don't know. Well, I guess you could, depending on how long you want to take doing this. Which I'm doubting you want to take very long doing this. I know I don't. And if you let things get too out of hand, like I almost did right there, where like all of them start rushing in and they're all at the top of your screen, then it can get hectic. Getting a lot of experience on different guns here. And these guys are pretty funny. This guy who's just like, he's like marching and then he keeps running back and forth. And there's just a ton of them that start just running at you. But thankfully they're like more focused on just running at you instead of setting up back there, which probably would have been more effective. And then there's this guy over here who's still running back and forth, being protected by this sniper, who I'm going to go get here in a second. Might as well wrench kill this guy. It's pretty creepy looking. Go around and get this guy who's not done running back and forth, despite the fact he's not even in the cover. Alright. Probably should have gotten a charger for my computer, but I decided I didn't need it.
Are you interested
Don't know what I'm doing right there. Gotta turn around. And there's the Inferno. Yeah, that would have been helpful before, but I just noticed that like after I had already taken them out, which is not very helpful at all. Alright, so get this last one, which is going to be obviously the hardest one out of the levels, which you get a little beeping sound if you shoot the green one, but I kind of failed right there. Pick these up, and the faster you, I guess it's kind of self-explanatory, but the faster you collect these green ones, the less you're gonna have to worry about these red guys, and it takes me a couple tries here to get it right, because I'm by no means very good at this. And in this round, this one, it seemed like that first round kind of like let me have more green ones than it did before. Kind of weird, but I don't know if that was something that's actually programmed into the game. If you're like failing, like, eases up on you, or... I don't know, so... Get this stuff... Ah. About that thing. And... oh... I think I get it this time, though. So... there's not much I can do to help you guys out on this. This is kind of just a matter of, can you press your buttons fast enough? Which obviously I cannot sometimes. Though I am a pretty good button masher, I will say. Alright. Looks like we need one more. Yeah. And there we go, down to the next level. And these things will just get longer and longer as the game progresses until they're pretty much insane. If you want to, you can take care of these red guys first if you want to do like what I just did, but they'll just keep respawning and respawning and respawning and respawning like they do. Obnoxious. I don't even know what these are supposed to be, so I finally get through that with the Inferno, and we have a cutscene.
This terminal should give us high-level access to all of Nefarious's project files. I found something. I am afraid it does not look good.
Bio-obliterator? Huh. I see what you mean. What exactly does it do?
That information has been deleted.
Uh-oh. Well, where is this thing?
Location unknown. However, a large transport vessel left this facility yesterday. It was headed for the Obani moon system.
The Obani moons, huh? Well, we better check it out.
Alright, so we get the Obani moon coordinates, but that's gonna be all we're doing for this episode. Tune in for the next episode. We will be heading to the Obani moons and getting some stuff done. We'll actually be helping the Rangers out as well, I believe, so... get my ammo, and I'll see you back next time for another episode of Let's Play Ratchet and Clank. Thanks for watching.
How do you work this camera, whatchamacallit? Whoops! That's a bummer. Ouch! Hey, Ratchet, what's up?
Hi, Skid. Can we talk to Sasha?
Sasha and Quark are meeting with the president, man. They left me in charge of the ship.
What? I mean, I see. Well, is Al there?
He's out to lunch.
Helga?
In the sauna.
Quark's monkey, perhaps.
Just tell Sasha that Clank and I are checking out a lead on the Obani moons.
The Obani moons? Sounds like you guys could use some backup. I'll grab my gear and meet you there.
No. Great.